My name is Mike Patel. I am the Chief Technology Officer at Genie Sports. A question that's been asked of me is whether there's a relationship between retention and fan engagement. I think it is a great question. I think there is a relationship between retention and fan engagement. It's very difficult to pin down the how, but how I would compare it back to is a lot of the foundational elements of advertising that are becoming more mainstream when we talk about fan engagement. And that, to me, is the measure, learn, and optimize life cycle, which is about exploring new experiences with the fans and how they affect their behavior. Right? It seems like an intuitive thing that engaged fans will stay longer, will be more loyal to brands, more loyal to the leagues themselves, and there's a flywheel of creating the content they want and them coming back for more of that content. But finding the right type of content, the right type of experiences can be difficult, and that's where I think some of the learn and repeat cycles come in to actually drive the relationship, right, between how does an experience change a fan's propensity to come back for more of the experience. So sorry if it's a very long-winded answer, but that's what I got.
Well, it's Simon Hershey, work for a Simple Bet. And fan engagement and retention, this is something that we've struggled with for years and years and years. Fan engagement's obviously a very critical part of building an ecosystem around sports, around interest in sports. Retaining fans and building a fan base becomes super critical for anyone. We focus then very much on things like in-play gaming experiences that either can be put forward through betting operators or through more social media channels. But building a fan base, growing a fan base, it's critical to any kind of retention option.
Hi, I'm Ari Evans, founder and CEO of Maestro. We're a white label interactive video platform, and I've been asked the question how engagement leads to retention, or what's the correlation between them. The truth is that if you're not using fan engagement to drive retention, then you're probably completely missing the boat, because what other tools do you have to measure and make an impact on people coming back to your experience, right? If you want to make things sticky, you need to have different types of fan engagement features and then be able to measure, what impact does that have for each different types of cohort. I think the key insight is that if you're just looking at retention on a general basis, then you really don't have enough data points to understand what are the levers that are going to drive the retention needle. So by using different types of fan engagement features, you're really creating that granularity and creating more insight for your organization to move the needle.
Catherine Mullen, co-founder and CEO of Xalt. In terms of the question around fan engagement and fan retention, I think I'm very excited these days to hear those terms being used, because for about a decade in the industry, all I heard was reach, reach, reach. And now I think brands, rights holders, leagues, streaming platforms are understanding the importance of engagement. Driving engagement is critical to drive retention and reducing churn, which is an issue that we all face in the industry, particularly with live sports.
My name is Vishal Parikh. I'm the Chief Product Officer at LiveLike. We're a company that offers tools for companies to increase fan engagement, engage their users, and retain and monetize their users. How I think about fan engagement and retention, I think, if users have a positive, interactive, engaging experience, like, for example, if you're asking quiz questions or prediction questions and users are getting it correct, I think that's a positive sort of indication that users will not churn and they'll stay retained because they have a positive experience. If they're getting quiz questions incorrect and they're not getting any prediction questions right, they might be at churn risk and might lower retention. And so I think it's important to think about the nuances and the specific experiences of the engagement, and then ultimately giving users rewards will keep users.
Sorry, I don't know why I did.
No worries.
Let's go from you were saying the moment you say rewards. The rest
Yeah, yeah.
it's important to reward.
Yeah, yeah. It's also important to reward users for their engagement on your platform. They're spending their valuable time on from their day on your ecosystem, whether it's on digital platforms or in your venue. And so it's important to consider rewards that increases retention, LTV, monetization opportunities, etc. And I think that reward goes a long way along with what you see in the travel, the hospitality, the credit card industry. It's no different than in the streaming space or the digital space. And a lot of these teams, leagues, media, and entertainment companies can learn and adapt that rewards and loyalty strategy to really retain their audience.
Hey, I'm Matt. I'm the CEO and founder of Ably. We've just been chatting about fan engagement at the Fan Engagement Summit here in New York. And I think the relationship between fan engagement and fan retention is that fans want to experience things with their friends, with their other fans, with people they share things with, and if you're delivering platforms and experiences that fans can engage with other fans in more meaningful ways, they come back because they want to experience that again.
Hi, I'm Jessica Anguiano, Customer Success Director from Clink. Fan engagement is super important for retention from many perspectives, right? Like you need to have or create a community around your sport or your platform, so people feel compelled to come back and consume directly from your owned and operated. So it's important to understand what they're interested in and give them and create that communication and personalization in everything that they touch.
Well, digital platforms have really revolutionized the way sports organizations can connect with their fans. It's all about creating compelling content that keeps fans coming back for more. Think exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, in-depth player interviews, and of course, those must-see game highlights. But it's not just a one-way street. Successful fan engagement is all about enabling two-way interactions. Social media, forums, even gamification, these are all powerful tools to get fans actively involved and invested in the sport, the team, and the brand. Another key aspect is offering unique digital experiences and rewards that make fans feel valued and appreciated for their loyalty. And with advanced data analytics, organizations can really personalize their approach, tailoring content and offers to individual fan preferences. It's about facilitating those digital communities, those spaces where fans can connect with each other, share their passion, and feel like they're part of something bigger. By focusing on providing real value, fostering genuine connections, and truly understanding fan behaviors through these digital channels, sports brands can build long-lasting relationships with their fan base, turning casual followers into lifelong, dedicated advocates of the team or league.